The summer heat in Spain, 1936, pressed down like a warning no one could ignore. Streets buzzed, not with life, but with tension. Conversations dropped to whispers when uniforms appeared. Posters covered walls overnight, some calling for revolution, others for order. The country was splitting in half long before the first shot was fired. It didn't start in a single moment. It built slowly, like pressure inside a sealed chamber. Years earlier, Spain had thrown away its monarchy. A republic took its place, promising reform, land for the poor, less power for the church, control over the military. For many, it felt like long overdue justice. For others, it felt like an attack on everything Spain had always been. Farmers demanded land. Workers went on strike. Churches were burned. Wealthy landowners and conservatives watched their influence slip. The military, once untouchable, faced cuts and humiliation. Every reform created enemies. Elections only made things worse. Each side saw victory not as governance but survival. When the left-wing coalition won in early 1936, fear turned into certainty for conservatives. Spain was heading toward chaos, maybe even communism. Violence became routine. Political assassinations weren't shocking anymore, they were expected. Militias formed, people armed themselves. The government struggled to control the streets. Then came the breaking point. A right-wing political leader was murdered in retaliation for the killing of a leftist officer. It wasn't just another act of violence, it was proof, too many in the military, that the state had lost control completely. Behind closed doors, generals had already been planning. They believed only force could restore order. Among them were officers stationed across Spain and its colonies, waiting for the signal. In July 1936, that signal came. The uprising began not in Madrid, but in Spanish-controlled Morocco. Troops loyal to the military rebels took control quickly. From there, the rebellion spread to mainland Spain. Cities declared loyalty, some to the government, others to the rebels. Spain fractured overnight. Neighbors turned on neighbors. Families split. The conflict wasn't just political anymore, it was personal. Ideology, class, religion, and fear collided all at once. What triggered the Spanish Civil War wasn't a single event. It was the accumulation of years of instability, economic hardship, political polarization, fear of change, and fear of losing power. The final spark only mattered because everything else was already set to burn. By the time the fighting started, the war had already begun in the minds of the people. The bullets just made it visible.